All right, let's get this show started!
Darren Till is returning to the boxing ring, and so is former UFC champion Luke Rockhold. On Wednesday, Misfits Boxing announced the headliner bouts for Misfits Boxing 22 on August 30th in Manchester, England. The event will be headlined by a bridgerweight match between Till and Rockhold. In the co-main event, Tony Ferguson will make his professional boxing debut against Nathaniel Salt Poppy Bustamante. The match will be contested in the 160-pound middleweight division. Among all 4 athletes announced for Misfits Boxing 22, the well-known influencer turned boxer Salt Poppy is the most experienced in the boxing ring. The 31-year-old currently rides a 3-match win streak in his exhibition career, holding a 6-2 record overall. Outside of his debut in March 2022, Salt Poppy has scored stoppages in all of his wins. What do you think of these matchups? Should Tony Ferguson really be making the move to boxing, or is it time for him to hang up the gloves? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Paulo Costa has accused Khamzat Chimaev of sending nasty messages to his girlfriend. While the Brazilian doesn't have a significant rooting interest in Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis, he wants the opportunity to settle a years-long feud. Costa and Chimaev were supposed to fight at UFC 294 before Costa withdrew due to injury. He was replaced by Kamaru Usman, who lost to Chimaev by majority decision. Since their UFC 294 fight fell apart, tensions between Costa and Chimaev haven't alleviated. The two have traded shots online for months, and according to Costa, Chimaev turned a lighthearted feud into a personal one by getting his girlfriend involved in their beef. During his UFC 318 Media Day press conference, Costa explained his disdain for Chimaev.
I want to fight him very badly. I want to hurt him. Doesn't matter if he won that fight or not. Doesn't matter. We need to fight. He talked very bad things about me on my girl Instagram DM. So this is totally personal. I feel angry just to hear his name. So we need to fight. We are young. We're gonna be online. So I'm gonna do my best Saturday if God give me the victory, because He knows and He controls everything, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get the victory and I'm gonna call his name. Doesn't matter if he win or not. You know, this fight just will not happen if he retire.
The reason why Colby Covington versus Kevin Holland never happened is now clear. Holland is set to face Daniel Rodriguez this Saturday at UFC 318, but fans have been wondering why a fight with Colby Covington, a matchup Holland has called for multiple times, still hasn't materialized. Speaking at Wednesday's UFC Media Day, Holland addressed the situation and explained why the bout with Covington never came together.
And I mean, if you win all those fights and do all that, like, are we going into 2026 talking about you fighting for the title pretty soon?
No, I think I'm gonna do all that and still be trying to fight Colby next year.
Is that, I know you called for him last time, was there any movement, any talks of like UFC interested in this fight?
No, first he was like, when he thought he could fight Patty and go down a weight class, he was 100% healthy. As soon as they said my name, no muscle tour. So you know how that goes. It just takes about like 8 to 12 weeks to heal, so not an easy process.
Nate Diaz is plotting a return to combat sports, with both MMA and boxing in his sights. Despite a period of inactivity, several high-profile names remain on Diaz's radar, and the UFC comeback isn't off the table, depending on how negotiations play out. In a recent appearance on the Out Cold podcast with Chuck Liddell, Diaz said he's open to facing Conor McGregor or Ilia Topuria in MMA, and even mentioned he'd consider boxing the winner of the upcoming Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford super fight.
If you fight anybody right now, who's you gonna fight?
If I could fight anybody right now, I would fight, with all due respect to them. If Conor McGregor came back and did some fucking shit, Conor McGregor, there ain't nobody else to fight really right now, you know? I mean, I would like for him to come back and just impress everybody first, but not that he needs to, but it would be good to see him back. Everybody's hating on him, and it's like, I'd like to beat up somebody on top of the world, and I think he's got the capability to do that. And then that little Ilia Topuria, he's doing a really good job. He's a little small for me, but I think those two are probably the best fights. And then on the boxing side, obviously Canelo or Crawford. I ain't asking for nothing, but when I whip someone's ass, I'm gonna get the motherfucker too, you know what I'm saying? With all due respect.
Jon Jones is officially back. Jones' retirement didn't last too long. The former two-division title holder relinquished his heavyweight championship and announced that he was done fighting on June 21st. On Wednesday, Jones made it clear on the 2025 ESPYS red carpet that he's no longer retired and plans to be on the UFC fight card at the White House.
I was retired. I felt like I was at a place where I've done it all in the MMA space, and felt like there wasn't too many more challenges for me, and I just wanted to do something more than championships and money. And Donald Trump mentioned that he wanted to have a fight at the White House Garden, you know, and that just seems like such a huge opportunity. I'm a very proud American. I have a lot of close friends that are in the military, and this is my act of I can't call it service, but just to be able to entertain the country and the world at this level at the White House, it just means the world to me. So I'm back.
Jones also told Joanne DeLauro, who's a content creator known on social media as Joy of Everything, that he's down to fight Tom Aspinall at the UFC White House event if he's still the champion next year.
So they've announced this White House UFC fight. Can we expect to see you on the card?
I can't promise anyone anything, but I have a very strong feeling that I'll be on that card. It's going to be historic.
But who would you take on? Who would be your dream opponent?
I would want to take on whoever's holding the belt at the end of the year.
Any possible names you think?
Well, you know, I mean, as of right now, the champion is Tom Aspinall, but we'll see who's the champion at the end of the year. It'd be only fitting to have an American guy fight for the championship that night, and I'd be willing to put it all on the line.
Nice.
Dustin Poirier was surprised by retirement letters from a few key people during a recent interview with ESPN MMA. Comedian Theo Von, American Top Team coach Mike Brown, his longtime manager, and a former training partner all put pen to paper to express their feelings about the retiring UFC superstar. Although there were a few smiles, Poirier spent most of the unique 8-minute video fighting back tears.
I'm going to miss you, miss the fighter, but I'm still going to see you, but I'm just going to miss the fighter. Much love, T-Web. Why are you guys doing this to me? Why are you guys doing this to me, bro? I don't want to get into the fields like right now, man. Why we couldn't do this like post-fight or something?
There's a couple left.
I know. Let me get my testosterone back up, bro. Hold on. I need to arm wrestle somebody before I read this next man. My man, what a ride. 15 years flew by, and we all witnessed your greatness and true character of a fighter. Your storied career couldn't have happened to a more deserving person. This is a good one because this guy's been with me since the beginning. Hold on. I'm not a punk. Do I have to continue?
I mean, if it's really tough, then yeah, you don't gotta have to or anything. But yeah, you can hang on to them.
I want to keep these. Yeah, I want to keep these.
Good. All right. Yeah. Thank you, man.
Timur Hizrev, the undefeated 2024 PFL featherweight champion, was injured in a shooting in the Dagestan capital of Makhachkala. The incident occurred while Hizrev was unloading his car in a residential courtyard where he was ambushed by 2 masked men. According to multiple reports in Russian media, the attackers fired 5 close-range shots using traumatic guns. Hizrev was hit in the back by the first shot but managed to turn and subdue one of the attackers before the second opened fire. Both suspects fled the scene in a white vehicle, prompting a citywide manhunt. Hizrev is currently hospitalized and is reportedly set to undergo palm surgery. All of the bullets have been successfully removed from his body. PFL has released a statement that reads, PFL is aware of the situation concerning Timur Hizrev and remain in close touch with his representatives. Our thoughts are with him and his family during this time. In 2024, Timur Hizrev made a dominant run through the PFL featherweight division, finishing the season with a 4-0 record. He capped off the year by winning the PFL Featherweight World Championship and securing a $1 million prize. In the championship final, Hizrev defeated Brendan Loughnane via unanimous decision. BKFC announced last month that it had terminated its relationship with bantamweight champion Alberto Blas due to unprofessional conduct. One of the reported infractions has now come to light, and it's a serious one. According to public records, Blas was arrested in 2022 in Miami-Dade County, Florida on charges of attempted felony second-degree murder, causing injury, and misdemeanor battery. The reported victim? None other than former three-time UFC title challenger and newly signed BKFC fighter Yoel Romero. The MMA YouTube channel Ragdoll MMA recently released a video detailing the incident, citing an anonymous source. According to the video, the incident allegedly began with a verbal altercation between Blas and Romero at American Top Team. The argument escalated outside to the parking lot, where Blas reportedly attempted to hit Romero with his car, twice. After missing both times, Blas allegedly exited the vehicle, retrieved the sword from his trunk, and struck Romero in the arm and hand. Romero was hospitalized and treated for his injuries, including a damaged tendon in his arm. Blas was later arrested and charged, though he was acquitted by a jury in December of 2024. Romero, while present at all court dates, did not testify in the case. Remarkably, the incident was never widely publicized, as Romero reportedly chose to keep the matter private. Even more shocking, despite his injuries, Romero fought twice in 2022, winning both bouts by stoppage. Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by Waterslide. Number 2 meme was posted by Ander. And number 1 meme was posted by MMA on Point. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest MMA news.